Welcome to this section, and in this section we are going to learn about the types and distribution of forest and wildlife resources. In India, much of its forest and wildlife resources are either owned or managed by the government through the forest department or other government departments. So the point is very clear here that in India, the forest and wildlife resources are owned or managed by the government of India. They are broadly categorized into three types. So the division of the forest is done into three categories. As you can see on the screen here, the reserved forest, protected forest and unclassed forest. So how many types the forest is divided into? Three types. First one reserved, second one protected, and the third one is unclassed product. Let us learn about each one now. In the reserved forest, out of the total area, more than half of the forest land has been declared as reserved forests. Now these reserved forests occupy a major share among the forest land. The reserved forests are regarded as the most valuable as far as the conservation of forest and wildlife resources are concerned. So out of the total area, more than half of the land, the forest land, is declared as reserved forest, and it is considered as the most valuable as far as conservation or preservation of forest and wildlife resources are concerned. Now coming to the protected forest, out of the total forest land area, half is reserved forest or more than half. Then the rest of the 1/3, that is nearly 30 to 33% of the remaining forest area is categorized as protected forest as declared by the forest department. This forest land are protected from any further depletion. That comes under the category of protected forests. Now moving to the third category, that is the unclassed forest or unclassified forest. These are the forests and wastelands belonging to both the government and also private individuals and communities which are living nearby to the forest. So we discussed here what are the different types of forests and who is the owner or manager for the forest and the wildlife resources in India. Let us also dig a bit deeper. You can see here the reserved forests and the protected forests are also referred to as permanent forest estates and maintained for the purpose of producing timber and other forest produce for protective reasons. So here there is a new point that we are learning, that is the reserved forest and the protected forest together they are referred or called as permanent forest estates, and they are maintained for the purpose of producing timber and other forest produce for protective reasons. The states like Madhya Pradesh has the largest area under permanent forest, constituting 75% of the total forest area it has. So Madhya Pradesh state has the major share of permanent forest. As we just now discussed, permanent forest means we are calling the reserved forest and the protected forest together, we are calling them as permanent forests. The rest of the states which have the permanent forests are Jammu and Kashmir, Andhra Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, West Bengal and Maharashtra, have large percentage of reserved forest of its total forest area. So the major forest area comes under the category of Madhya Pradesh state, where it is around 75%. Now coming to the protected forests, we also have the states which have the protected forest like Bihar, Haryana, Punjab, Himachal Pradesh, Odisha and Rajasthan, having a bulk of its protected forest in their areas. So we have reserved forest in few states, protected forests in few states, and moving to the unclassed forests, all northeastern states and the parts of Gujarat have a very high percentage of unclassed forest which are managed by the local communities. In this session, we learned what are the different types of forest, how are they classified, and in which states the forests are spread over, which state has more permanent forests, which states have protected forests, and in which areas or which states you find the unclassed forests. That's all we have in this module. Stay tuned. We'll catch you in the next section.